BBC Radio 1 Extra on a Thursday night with your boy Shawnee B, the Remix Kid. It's October, which means it's Black History Month in the UK. And last week we kicked off a feature called Dancehall Dinosaur Selectors, where we look back at some of the legendary gatekeepers of the dancehall world. When we say selectors, we're talking about DJs, disc jockeys, but these guys are a little bit more than just DJs. They entertain, they are the centerpiece of a party. Now, last week we spoke to Tony Mataran. This week we was meant to speak to Ricky Trooper, but I'm gonna speak to Tony Mataran's arch rival, by far the loudest man in dancehall. If you've ever been to one of these events, you probably come out with your ears ringing. I'm talking about the man with the most energy in a dancehall, probably more energy than me right now. Formerly of the big sound from Clarendon, that will be Bodyguard Sound. He's now back in Kingston on the Waltham with his sound, Fire Sound. We're also going to be talking about his production credits and writing credits, and I'm sure you're going to be like, he did that? Today we're talking to Fire Links. What go on, Fire Links?
We run about ya. What go on, Sean?
Whatever there. Now, Fire Links, you come from a place called Seaview Gardens. Tell us about Seaview Gardens.
Well, Seaview is a place where you classify as the mecca for stars. You know what I say? In both the artist industry and the selecting industry.
So tell me the kind of people that's come out of Seaview Gardens, because like two of the most notable people that came out of Seaview Gardens that we know in the dancehall arena is Shabba Ranks and Bounty Killer. Yeah,
and then you know the Nitty Kochi, the Elephant Man, the Angel Jewelers, the Boom Dynamite, you know what I say? And then you have the young Dexter Daps now, you understand? And quite a few from them time, the D'Angelo.
Now, is this where your career started out from Seaview Gardens?
Yeah, definitely. Seaview, definitely. From Little Jemmy to Black Hawk. And then from Black Hawk to Bodyguard, and the rest of history, you know what I say?
So tell me about the early days of when you started out playing a sound system. What was the thing that intrigued you about playing sound systems?
Well, in Seaview, playing a sound system in Seaview, once you get that crowd respond, you know, and once the people accept you as that, you know, selector or run the place, you know, say you're capable of taking on the world. Because one thing with Seaview, them tell you as it is. If you're not doing well, them are gonna make you know. And when you're doing well, you know, them are gonna show you that love there. So that love now, it a go propel you and them higher heights. You know, that's something to do.
So when you was coming up as a selector, was this at the time when like people like Bounty Killer and Angel Dulash and Boom Dynamite, they was all kind of coming up in Seaview Gardens at the same time?
Yeah, around about the same time. Yeah, everybody get that break. I think within a year or a year and a half apart. Yeah, it was like that crap. That was like those our time. This was like that crap of youth. Those bus. It was about 8 of us within a year and a half.
Did all you guys grow up together?
Yeah. Most of us. But who get the break first was like Johnny from Bodyguard. Because Johnny was the first one who really like get that break from the scheme. You know, deal with music and start travel the world. So, you know, we did see Johnny as a role model certain way in terms of like, yo, would I love to do that? You know what I say?
So Johnny was originally from Seaview Gardens. See, this I didn't know.
Yeah, man, White Star. That's where Johnny started out from, you know. And then him got Bodyguard and Boston.
So when he went to Bodyguard, because he was at Bodyguard for a good few years before you entered into that Bodyguard team, is that correct?
Yeah, Johnny was at Bodyguard for like, I think 5-6 years before me got Bodyguard.
And how did that connection come about between yourself and Johnny? What made that move happen?
Well, I used to play a sound in Seaview named Black Hawk. It was Little Jemmy first and then Black Hawk. Black Hawk is more a bigger sound than Little Jemmy. So like the owner of a Black Hawk, him keep like parties like all over Jamaica. So what him would do like, him would book a inner city, a bodyguard, a Exodus, a Jaro, like to make him sound known, you know, to, you know, be a part of that big audience. So it's like one night, him keep a dance a Royal Flat with we and bodyguard. And to how me deal with the dance, the owner of a bodyguard, I would even tell you what him do, but him go out some bike something, you know. You know when the bike a ride and you sound the bike?
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, that sound there. Yeah. You see? And the rest of history is like the man that said, I look at you which are too bad. I imitate the dance. So it's like when film selector them expect him for sound the bike for them. Him not sound it for them, him sound it for we. And them time there as a little sound and me alone have the shabba and dub. You see me Shine and Chris, you see me I say? And then Bounty Killer now just start do the road with Lodge. So we had the second sound get Lodge as a C-View sound. And like the first sound was Studio Motion. 2 C-View sound, we second get Lodge. And then Lodge Jammins it just released Lodge. So it never normal in other round there. So it's like the party keep the Saturday and then the Monday. But that C-View per men's all the vibes. And here say this Black Benz are searching me. Tilt up. That's me get caught and I say, I not do nobody nothing. Who could I not search me now? Me here from the show. Like you wanna say, yo, somebody from Bodyguard a link for me. We go son, we make the link and the rest are history dry, is it?
BBC Radio
1 Extra.
So it's a Black History Month special on BBC Radio 1 Extra with your boy Shawnee B. And we're talking to Fire Links, who just broke down how he was headhunted because of this tune, Bounty Killer Lodge, by the Bodyguard Sound. Now Links, was it Courtney, the boss, that was looking for you?
Yeah, I was Courtney. Yeah, him come link me, isn't me?
So Johnny was the selector for Bodyguard at that time, correct?
Yeah, Johnny was a selector for Bodyguard. So it's like him I said, Johnny, oh you not tell me about that youth here? You see me? So Johnny was like, when me I left Seaview, in my juvenile.
So tell me, how did it work? Because you're in Seaview Gardens, which is Kingston, and Bodyguard Sound is from Clarendon, a rural part of Jamaica. How did it work when you was playing Bodyguard Sound?
The hardest thing was just the traveling, you know, the to and from, you know. If you adjust in terms of like with the people, it did easy. Because it's like we are forward from Kingston. It's like with the hardcore vibe there. You know what I mean? I say so. It's like the people them did accept it with open arms. You know what I mean? I say. So it never hard. It did easy for adjustment.
So how hard was the traveling though? Cause that is a journey.
Yeah, the hardest thing was the traveling. And that's some people say, you know, we go certain. It's like we are live it a little bit easier now. We have to just give thanks because the road that we tried it never nice. All of you sleep and bus. You know what I say? We were tired because we take on the road the whole weekend and a truck we have to take the road pan. And I like say we comfortably in a car. Truck back we have to dip and we and the sound box them. So I say the whole heap of years out of that because at that time me at the early warmer. I shot myself up the rank, you know. From early warmer to the gunner, you know.
Now tell us about that rise. How did that rise come about? What were the sounds that you kind of slewed to become that front runner on Bodyguard Sound?
The first night I play Bodyguard, you know. Every day I remind Sky Juice about this, you know. The first day I play Bodyguard, the prime time selector them decide to them nah play the sound tonight. Cause through me just go around the sound and me no have no time to study the song them. And it's like what the man them do is like them pick out a set of tune, what the bad song them and them keep them in a for them vehicle. You understand? So them leave me with just beer pickings. So me have to find my way through that. You know what happen? After a while, it's like me go so now and pick out a set of song and build a juggling around that and start do my thing. The night they're in a city, Metro Media and Bodyguard, Burziva, St. Elizabeth. When the selector them cut left me, I'm alone, I'm a buckle them. That's the boss say. When John in there, you play the sound, you know. So them 4 selector there, who used to play prime time, and them come the early warm.
Tell me about some of your memorable dances with Bodyguard, because you entered many a warfield with Bodyguard Town. What would be your most memorable night with Bodyguard?
Most memorable night, Ascotland, Bodyguard, Kilimanjaro. Jaro just beat Addis. All them a Ascotland and Wallaba. Never normal. Bounty kill up on the Shankai shit. Bodyguard, we no afraid of no boy, and we not fear no guy. We unbeatable, we tell, never forget.
Bodyguard no afraid of no boy, and we not fear no guy. We unbeatable, we tell the boy them not try. And if it is a show link, says this. Alright, Bounty. Say that and them say this never get fit, say your next thing. To them say the boy, girl, me gun feeling. About in a this brawling man in wings. Murder, them darling, disrespect. And get me gun back. Who next stand up in front? Bodyguard, behind your chest. This is one night in your life, you won't forget. A big up a shot, a ballon in your chest. Boy, you a wicked man, but you no bad man yet. Me sure you no bad like 1 foot on me crap. Bodyguard the greatest and there is no contest. Who next? Bodyguard no afraid of no boy, and we not fear no guy. We unbeatable, we tell the boy them not try. And if it is a show link, says this. Alright, Bounty. Say that and them say this never get one more next thing. You say something no hurt me. You tell Tupac. Gun pop out in a this brawling man in wings. You tell Tupac. In front them, read the book, not judge the cover, who no never can tell. How we murder the boy, see it and Nile. Read the book, not judge the cover, who no never. Hold on.
One extra.
So it's one extra with your boy Shawnee B. It's Black History Month with my special Black History Month guest. We are going through the history of Fire Links. Now Links, that was Bodyguard and Jara. You gotta give me some more tales of like sound clashes.
Yeah man, Bodyguard base of this Barrington Levy keep the dance. I think a Craft Silk Clarendon. Yeah man, Glamour G and Lenny them a lead the whole night. And it's like about the 4th round. Never forget, me play the Louis Culture. Been through hills and valley and change the whole dance. Lock them off clean, never forget. Yeah man. New York, Bodyguard Afrique. New York, the history now. When we met Babyface and Mataran fight, Bodyguard King of these. There's a Mataran that left and go up on him own.
We spoke to Tony about that dance. We spoke to Tony Mataran about that dance last week.
Yeah. What
was your memories of that dance? Because that was probably the final time that Tony Mataran and Babyface played King IDs together.
Yeah. That was the final time. It's like Mataran want play a song. I don't really remember what transpired between both of them. But I think Mataran want play a song or something, and then some arguments start going. But it's like I was the one who bring the crowd attention to it. I was like, watch them a fight, watch them a argue. And it's like, just as me said that, I think Mataran said something fierce to Babyface. You understand? And it's like, me don't see some thumbs start show.
So they actually started to fight?
Yo, like punch at show, brother, like seriously. It's like a Bodyguard I play at the time, you know. So it's like, it was couple more before Addies. So it's like them probably is undecided which one of the song to start with. Immediately after that night, Mataran start par with Afrique them full time. With them form a thing named Bashman Squad. So instead of Mataran going to Addies dance, you could have find Mataran in some Afrique dance. Them time the Afrique plays 7 days a week in New York.
Now, it wasn't too long after Mataran went on his solo career that you embarked on your solo career as well. Why did you start your solo career? Why did you leave Bodyguard?
Well, when me approach the artists them for dub plates, you know, them always give me some ridiculous price. I mean, I say, why? I say, boy, links, if I did the year thing, if I did the year sound, we advise it for a different thing, you know. Some find out, say, yo, every time I link an artist, the man I tell me, say, if I did even me my voice it fab, I probably would have get the song free. But at the same time, I give Bodyguard some ridiculous price. So I say, you know what, that's something it'll get to me, you know. And then now the true and from with Kingston and Clarendon, the traveling, it did take a toll as well. So I just make the decision there and I say, yo, you hear me? I do my own thing, you know. Cause me know what me capable of. Me know what me can do. You understand? It wasn't no second thought if me I go deal with it or not. So the main thing what influenced me for go on my own is what the artists them say. Say yo, if I did hear sound would have voice it free or would have voice it for a price or so that's one of the thing, definitely.
So what year was this that you decided to go solo?
I think it was 98, 99, somewhere there.
And Mataran had gone solo, but you went one step further when you went solo. You decided to also build your sound system. Now, solo selectors weren't building their own sound system. Why did you choose to do that?
Yeah, because foundation, Mr. Youth, I believe in a foundation in terms of like having your own. And me believe, say, as a selector, renting somebody's sound, I just feel like, you know, it's just not right. It's just not appropriate to me. I don't know. Probably somebody else pretty different. Because me have some experience where people turn down sound. I'm gonna tell you, say, Maya brought the eagle in a them time that turntable. I'm gonna tell you, say, yo, take time with the speaker, them one bag of thing. So me used to take that as a discouragement. I never like it.
And you was definitely a very energetic and still are a very energetic selector. I suppose many sound system owners get very frightened when them see you turn up.
I want to tell you, say, if me tell you how me get for bill sound to some people would have vex. It's a sound me go for play upon the night. It's like, man, I say, yo, the boss I say, you can't play upon him sound tonight. Me I say, how I go on? Like, them I use some nigga complain and way. Me I say, yeah. And there was two sounds sing up in the dance. The other sound quality poor. Me mean like super poor. I me just say, alright. I make that sound like big sound tonight. So I just go over the next sound and play and take the whole dance. And the next day I just chip down my bank book, brother. Buy some speaker and put on my bed. 1 power. Every time I fly out, I buy something. Every time. Then I build my sound, me a bag of thing. Me say, I the man they build it. I the man they. To all them things that shiny be, me not deal with people in terms of like who name them that I call us a Ray and Tay. I purposely vex with the people them and I say, alright then. Since I for them sound, so me vex with them then. I want to see if them all take it, man. Yeah, man.
Now during this time you also started up a very big rivalry with Tony Mataran. How did that rivalry start? Was it a real rivalry? Yeah, man, the rivalry the real, man. Real rivalry. You know that rivalry come about. Big up yourself, Majim. You don't know. Here I go on. You might play one thing named Ras. No, it was Dillana Revenge. Dillana Revenge or Dillana Birthday Bash. Something like that. Think Dillana Revenge. Of a polo club. And it's like, them time there, me and him apart, you know the whole Addy's bodyguard thing. Me and him make 2 parole in the streets. You see me? More time I say, yo, me I go up on the ends, you know. Them know the RAV4, you know, lend me the under. Boom. If we crush the ends, we switch vehicle. The whole of that something there. Me and him have that link there, you see me? So probably that's one of the reasons why people did feel like it never real. Because the level of the friendship. But it is real. This is where it kind of gets sour now. Me and him apart and him decide say, he might make me play my 1K Putan medley with me. Seeing, follow him go over the party. Boom, him dead I play. Me here, 2 more to go. So me I say, brother, you know, I play the song. Till me see me with 6 more. So I remember who did for play after. I remember if I stole love or what. Till me look, a police walk in. So you know that go now. So the police say, couple more, sir. So me I say, yo, brother, let me play the one song now. The man decides, say, he might roll out. But don't ever afraid of the medley or what. But it's like, Jazzy T go say, yo, Ray, make him play, man. And Jazzy T go so boom. And tell him, say, give him a run, man. Him call me. They say, if I'm walk out and drop the Cape Town medley there, brother, the whole place. And then a month after that now, them book me for us. So it's like, him bit upset, say, Jazzy T call me in the stuff play. So me I said, dog, my Bex,
Cause you shouldn't make Jazzy T have to call me in this. So like to the forward when I get on everything. Me I said this say they don't want to stop. Or this say they really want to hold back. So it's like me doesn't vex yeah man. It's like him see me vex. So it's like me and him jump off from that. So them book me for us. Tell me they make the speech on the stage. I said, Mataran, you know how long you should have called me on? Are you there on the side get around and the place mash up. So him say feel like I'm style him. So it's like a little rivalry start this or no. So it's like Ras, them it promote Ras as like the settlement hall argument, you understand? I go hard Ras. Like me I say, yo, I mean here Mr. Ras. So from that it's like the people them give me the crown a certain way. So it's like the rivalry the between shows now, fully loaded on Ras. People start, you know, compare who have the more crowd, who get the most turnout. You understand? So I'm gonna say, yo, Firelinks event bigger. I'm gonna say, yo, no, Mataran event, yo, more crowded are fully loaded. People are saying more crowded are us. So it's like the whole thing just start build up in the streets. So people start compare every little thing what we is a part of. You understand? People start compare event. People start compare at Mondays with Pasa Pasa, cause Mataran used to pass through Pasa Pasa. The rivalry just build up around everything that we is a part of. Redeem everything. When me go and drop mad instrument, then him go link with Mario C, and I say Scooby. You understand? So the people them does it that show the glory, you know, all around.
Hold on. General. Hey, yo. Hold on, no? Hey, yeah. Me here peer things. I want to go on Jamaica. I want to go on Jamaica. Over Ras. Yeah. Me here the Firelinks kill Mataran over Ras. That happen, brethren.
Me here say put on a piece of fire and them Ras over Ras.
Them say, hold on, no? You know about the girl named Elza? Yeah. She left the brother.
Had that happen?
Him a mad.
Had that happen?
Yes.
Yo, you know say from baby face to the thump in them face. Had that happen, you know?
You know say had that happen?
I find him left at this, you know?
The brother fret, you know?
Had that happen, you know?
But me say, alright, General, you know what happened? It's like how the whole world attack and I ask what man had that happen.
Them want to know what go on.
Tell them what.
Alright, me tell them what.
General.
I'm tell them what.
Tell them what.
Yeah, man, me tell them what.
Yeah.
Yo, me can't take the me can't take the fighting. Yo, had that happen? Brooklyn not like had that happen? Push me now.
You peer things.
You see Mataran, I want to come back by you. If the love of Firelinks must do them. Firelinks, Firelinks. Two Firelinks must be for them. Firelinks. You are getting a bad mind. Tell me when. This is sending another. Hey yo, give me my boy.
Tony mentally ill. Some boy get literally killed.
Maybe you'll find out. Maybe you won't. Oh, wonder.
Him play Bunty Killer for hip hop. I can play a Dancehall Capleton for hip hop now. Yeah! Listen to them. I'm not about a long talking. Listen to them. Okay, are we ready?
Holy Manuel Life. Allow the Firelinks about the place to move fire. Allow the sound of the never forget fire say move fire. Allow the life for the new millennium say move fire. Allow the cleanliness move fire. Anyway, you want to tell them something for me, Links? Just let them know. Firelinks, move fire. Firelinks, move fire. Holy Manuel Life. Now we're scared. Stand up in the fire, make it burn.
Wow, that has taken me back. Year 2000, Club Warehouse, my special guest Firelinks getting up against Tony Mataran. And that takes me back for one reason, because even I got involved in that rivalry, because I used to remix bits and bobs for Tony Mataran. And then I met you, Links, and I remember doing that remix right there in my bedroom in my mum's house. Now the question is this: would you agree if I said that Dancehall and the Dancehall fans were the winners out of that rivalry there? Because it was a very clean rivalry. And yeah, I would agree. Every dance that took place, every stage show that took place, every rhythm that was released, everything that came out, it was like Bunty Killer, it was like Bunty versus Beanie.
Yeah, yo, believe me, like me and Mataran, like we come raise the bar, yo. Like seriously, we create that something there, not only in Jamaica but worldwide. You understand? Anywhere where dancehall is a part of, we create the buzz there. You understand? The rivalry they carry whole heap of place in the world. Germany, Japan, quite a few times in the UK. Yo, believe me, yo. Big up all who do them thing now, but it not get no better than that yet. That's something that what we do. We create a history of Jamaica where up to this day people talk about it.
Now we're talking about the Dancehall Dinosaur selectors. Ricky Trooper, Pink Panther, Tony Mataran and yourself. Now there's one that I wish I could get to speak to, but I can't get to speak to.
I'm your youngest dinosaur though.
Tell me about...
Yeah, look a baby one.
Tell me about Squingy. Tell me about the ratings and respect that you have for Squingy.
Great youth. Up to like a couple of hours ago, you know, there was a conversation. And his name was a part of it, you know. And every time Squingy name come up in a conversation that me personally is a part of, I always give him respect, man. Great youth. Great youth. You understand? Great personality in terms of the music part-time life. Super talented, creative.
What made him so special as a selector and so different?
Because you hear him stay. Alright, this is Squingy and Panther. You them youth the deal with things. But tell you what me I tell you in the dance after we left the dance, it stopped there so. And I hear them a laugh and I said, another man tell me the worst thing a while ago and make it hurt me. And upon the flight, I hear him a reason and him a say, man, you to your move, so I vex. There. And you know, them youth there, him always are involved the humor in the thing. And that good about it. You know what I say? Not like some other co-worker them, some other co-workers where them just take the thing personal. You win a war and they chat to you for 6 months. You see what I say? Squingy, them youth are different. Squingy and Panther, them youth are different.
Now, Squingy's artist was Bounty Killer. Tony Mataran's artist was Bounty Killer. Your artist was Capleton. Tell me about the relationship between yourself and Capleton. And you had so many anthems from Capleton.
Alright. You the link that go with Capleton, bro. You understand? Because when you see a road cut out and like the Almighty has said, you know what I one day you have to walk. You have to just run with it. You know, when Bounty Killer go receive you. You understand? And 10 million times me and him are afraid. You don't know. He's a youth with film talent. Nobody can deny this. You understand? Film talent is one of the greatest. You understand? Him come make him mark in the business and we have to give credit where credit is due. You understand? As I see you, we go link Killer one day and I say, yo, you know, my plan to go up on my own. I want to burn up road in a car. You is one of the artists who always tell me, say, bodyguard money, it's not normal, so if it was your sound, the price would have different and I bag it. Killer turned to me and say, yo, I go and wait at the bus stop. You're there at the bus stop. I was going to wait for the bus. I say, alright, anything you say, brother. And the man say, is either that or you go check Capleton, the fireman, like how your name Fire. And I say, anything you say. And when I say that anything there, I say, when I make that speech, I say, anything you say, it does remain in my brain like me. I say, go check Capleton, I say, me and you will link, you know. I just drive out and I cash apart, me reach. I reach with Shanga, I say, Fire Links, my name, you know. I used to play a body. I say, I'm Tail Links, I know you, I'm Tail. I say, I go check Bounty Killer, you know. And I tell myself to wait at the bus stop. So too many Fire Links, I say, better me go check Capleton. I'll go and wait at the bus stop. Shanga say, hey, the rest of them, they are reasoning. One bag of bubble are reasoning. You know that thing that you have to just fall in at the reasoning.
Straight.
But 3 hours in the reasoning, hungry start kill me. I said, Jalo. Oh, me I go hold out the reasoning. I say, hold it.
1, 2, 3.
I said, this come like fasting. Me I hold it and me I hold it and me I hold it. And you don't know run Shanga, you can't like, no craving here. No matter, none of this up there. And then I say, oh, what this? I said, so much something I forgot to. I mean, I say, it a go hurt it in the end. You know. The umbre them say, yo, them a go stood and the man them drive out and go Exodus. Them time Exodus step on Red Hills Road, brother. No, Constant Spring Road, right in front of the Shell gas station. Shango advise some dub for a bag of sound. I mean, I say, nah, come out of the studio and go look no food in the car. Any of me walk out of the studio and I no must come back here. So I say, alright then. Because in them days there, you know, the gate man them a go hard, you know. So when you do slide in, you have to just stay in, you know. And the hungry a go hard in the jam. I said, hold it and hold it. See like Changa go walk out and I say, King, remember you say I bless the thing, you know. And I say, hey. I want Bobo say, yes, King, bless him, I go to youth. And the rhythm run. I shall go say, run, come stand up in the fire. And the rest of history. The body's medley. Right now, 2 sound out of it. Some bag of something and some bag of something. And a hype talk, I'm proud, isn't me? One medal, one dub plate.
Hold on.
BBC Radio 1 Extra.
So it's BBC Radio 1 Extra on a Thursday night. It's a Black History Month special with my special guest, selector and producer, Firelinks. Why do I say producer? Well, Firelinks produced this rhythm and produced this cut from Capleton, Fire Time. Now, Links, tell us about your writing and production credits, Scar. I don't think you get enough props for this.
Well, first thing first, in terms of, you know, letting the people know about my producing skill, it all come about from Bodyguard, all them creative custom dub plate during that Bodyguard days. That's how, you know, my producing skill developed. Songs that, you know, is definitely a part of. One of the biggest one is Pon the River, the melody, you name it. Everything, and yet still them go around the credit, but you don't know.
Was you in the studio when that was being voiced?
In the studio, me make sound with my mouth when Dan Carliani played left side, and Dan on left side played with him, you know. The whole thing of me is chuck tight, you know. The melody, everything. That's the simplest lyrics Elephant Man ever DJ and I'm live. ABC. Everybody I look at me like, me I idiot, me I say, and that the world want hear. Them not like nothing more complicated, where them have to strain and I wonder, what is he saying? Them like the simple something them worse a pat why you talk. You know what I say? So, when me think of that, and I say simple thing, but too early know what me capable of, so it's like him not go to doubt it. You understand? Him not go doubt it. So, him just shot it, and the rest was history. I want to tell you, a Galaxy P did forget that song there, you know. You know which rhythm that song was supposed to voice on? You know the remake of the Kukum Galaxy P have nothing no wrong with the body, jolly good.
Yeah.
You know that song there?
Yeah.
Ribby bang come, Ribby bang skeng. And that Pon the River did for voice pan, you know.
On the same, Capleton was on the same rhythm.
I'ma say, Ellie, it no fit pan that, you know. And him drive out from the studio, same time. And call Dan Carliani and call left side. And we forward up a Mona. And the rest was history.
Yep, good to go.
BBC Radio 1 Extra.
Monster record for Elephant Man from 2003. We're still dancing it in 2015. Pon the River, Pon the Bank. Now, even though he was not credited for it, we know better on a Thursday night. Produced and written by my special guest, Firelinks. Now, Firelinks, you didn't get the credit for that. But tell me about some of the productions and things that you've been involved in that you have got the credit for.
In terms of my productions now, the Mad Instrument, Capleton, Turn It Up, Airwaves, Movado, they up on the gully side. The Cartel them, one whole heap of them. Hypocrites can't come boy, Portmore man a real bad man. We bust it anyway you dismiss that. Some boy if you know this, we not afraid of no boy. The one what they up on control. Crazy hits. Chaka Chaka, Global, Off the Bench, you name it, dada. Clear, no normal. Jump Lane.
You're rolling them out. Now, Links, what is next for Firelinks? What is next for Fire Sound? Is there more that you can do on this career that you've had already?
Well, the next move and this is like a dream for me. You know, it's just that somebody kind of, you know, go ahead with the idea, because, you know, great mind think alike. Not because somebody first me with the idea, I'm gonna give up on it. I'm still gonna, you know, follow through in terms of like, you know, see it out. Dropping a album with various artists, combination with myself, and tour. Me and them artists that tour the world. That I one of my dream, you know. That I one of the things I'm want to add, you know, to the great work what I do over the years.
Filings, I want to say enough respect. The youngest Dancehall Dinosaur Black History Month, 1 Extra UK. Enough respect, Links.
Manners and respect. Mayday! Day! We run bout ya. BBC. We